Welcome back to the Let's Play of Excelsior Phase 1 Lysander. And like you can see, we have already very much hit points, like 75, and magic points is about 0, so we would like to increase that. But not at the moment. For that we need to gain a level. And food is 250, which will diminish each time we move a little bit, and gold pieces we have 100, but we have no readied weapon and no armor, and therefore no armor class. So the first thing we do is go into this town before any enemy attacks us, and it is the city of Oblue, and we can inspect this sign, and well, it welcomes us to the city, and also talk to the guards with tea. Enjoy your stay and obey the law! Well, they are back. Isn't that nice? Nice to meet you, says the man with a handshake. And here's another man, and he shakes our hand too. Pretty handshaky town. And we also have ducks, which are not crazy ducks, and it says quack. You see a duck and water. Later on we will meet some other ducks which are not that pleasant. Have you noticed my prized duck in the small pool at the center of the city? He is my pride and joy, the culmination of dozens of seasons of selective breeding to arrive at the ultimate mollard, says the selective breeding, says the townswoman. Okay. And that is a guard. They always say the same stuff most of the time, except for a few people. There is no finer weapon than a well-made blade, the swordsman states. Well, if you think so. You can get some good apples at the provisioner here, says the bard. Yes. And notice we already lost 2 food. It doesn't matter what food you buy, you can buy different foods, like gruel, lentil soup, porridge, pudding or roast. There are only a few foods which are... yeah, which we would want, because a gruel costs 1 gold piece per food, so we would get 1 food now if we buy 1. But there are also other things like a roast, which costs 10 gold pieces, and you would think you would get like 10 food for that, but you don't. You get something less, and I don't want to spend that money right now because we need the money desperately for some items first. Obey the law! Yes. And here we have Alfred's General Supply Store, which will sell us torches and shovels, which we don't need right now, but later on. And the Complete Knight is where we are headed. And let's talk to this guy. There is a cartographer in Castle Infinitum far down to the southwest. He can aid you in locating a multitude of different places. Yes, he can. But we won't actually need him. But we can go to him, if I remember it, and ask him for something. The armorer greets you with a smile. Welcome to my shop. Are you interested in purchasing or selling armor? Since we don't have anything to sell, we will buy. And cloth armor is pretty... yeah, you know, we don't want that. We want scale mail, but that is too expensive. We won't get any weapons if we do that. So we just take the leather weapon for 35 gold pieces. And already you can see how our charming giant is able to, yeah, buy it for a lot less. And we can also sell it for 39. So we would get 4 gold pieces already for yeah, just buying and selling. But that is not enough. We will need a great potion for it to really hit home, and also need a little bit more gold for stuff that is a little bit more valuable, because you can only carry about like 8 or 10 items. And we will also take a buckler because it is cheap. And leather boots, no, not yet. We will find some items by fighting enemies anyway. And we will also take a sword or a mace. Let's take a mace. A mace is a little bit more heavy-handed, and yeah, with R button we can ready our weapons, and with a W button we can ready our armor. So we have an armor class of 5, which is better than running around naked. And oh, there's someone we can talk to. There are more worlds than those you can see, states the sorcerer. Well, I don't know about that. He might be onto something. This is the healing fire, where you can talk to... Almost every town has a healer which can heal us for a little bit of money, or also cure of disease. And a blue fire. And every town has a leper. It is kind of like a running gag that a leper always says, "Begone! Begone before the devil touches you!" Yes, I don't know if he's referring to himself there, but there is always a leper. Perhaps it's always the same guy, I like to think. And this is the common magic shop, and before we can actually cast any spells we will need a spell book, which we only have to buy once, but it's 35 gold and we don't have it right now. You can also buy spells in this shop, different spells for different towns. What we would like is the AP spell, because that is the first healing spell, which only costs 1 magic point and will regain a little bit of magic for us. But alas, we don't have any magic points now. This is a little different from my Let's Play I made. Because, and I will also save here, because I had 1 magic point, I remember. I've made done something different this time. We will try to get like 100 gold to get fencing. Fencing for our sword shorts, which we'll hopefully get now. And so that we can hit a little better. But I've taken maces now because they do more damage, and we don't have fencing now anyway. So let's hit space and wait till enemies appear. And there's our first enemy, and the second one is coming right up. Great. The more levels you gain, the more enemies and the stronger enemies appear. And with A you can attack them. And we missed and missed, and he hits us for 6 points of damage, and we miss again. And we hit him for 21 points of damage. And we've killed him and gained 12 experience. And he has dropped something, 2 gold pieces. And yeah. We lost a little bit of health there, but we will regain that by time if we are not killed before that. And he has dropped a short sword for us, which we can take. If there are 2 items, there can only be 2 items which enemies drop, so if enemies do drop more than 2 items, they will not appear. They will be gone. Even if it is better gear or something. The first 2 items which land on the ground stay there until you take them away. And you can take them away with the get button, with G and the arrow keys, left or right. No, I don't want to take the kobold, I want to hit him. And at the beginning you really have to look out for your health. And if it gets dangerous like this... Oh, that was close. You can with the E enter key you can go right back into the town to heal up. The enemies, sadly, will stay there. So, yeah, that isn't that nice. Yeah, so if you go out, you will have to deal with them again. But at least you can stay by the pond and like wait till your health is back up again. Unless you run out of food, which can also happen. And this can take some while. Because my DOSBox speed isn't that high right now. I can increase it a little bit. So it should move a little bit faster. And this will be the first video. Hopefully you will level up. Oh, something I didn't explain yet. F1 brings up your status screen, where your level, experience points, and HP and magic points and everything else is listed. And also the experience needed to advance. So need 164 experience points more until we can advance to the next level, which doesn't happen automatically. You have to go to Castle Excelsior, and that is the only place in the whole game where you can actually level up, because there is a council and they will level you up if you just talk to them and if you have the experience points. Yes, our other special items, where would be the spell book if we got them, and also some other things later on in the game. Our skills and our weapons, items and backpack, and also our arrows and quarrels for arrows for bows and crossbows. Also our gold, our food, and our keys. The keys are important for... they're called skeleton keys, but they're not actually the famous skeleton keys which never break. They are just like lockpicks, basically. So, and yeah, that was our status screen. Show it off. We're kind of a show off, and the people are running around until we heal up again. Which is something you have to do in the beginning of the game, because you can die rather easily if you don't pay attention, like me, and suddenly you have like 3 enemies at once. But you get a mace and a ranseur, and I still don't know what that is. It looks like a spear or something. And we killed the gremlin, and he gives us 2 hand axes, which is good for money. And a sputum and 8 gold pieces. Yeah, we are kind of getting somewhere. You can also hit and walk diagonally, which I rarely do, but which is pretty useful, especially if you want to run away from enemies, because enemies do this all the time, and if you don't do this, you waste a turn if you move not only in the 4 directions, north, south, west and east. So moving diagonally can save your life. And yes, we can sell the weapons. You can only sell weapons in the respective stores, and also only if they have themselves this in their inventories or in their, yeah, you know, shop. Now we want to sell the other stuff first. It's not that much money, but we're finally over 100 again. So that means we can actually invest in a magic book and perhaps some more, a little bit more armor, like a helm or leather boots. Let's buy leather boots and a helm. Okay, and wear this. So our armor class is up to 7, which means we won't die immediately against gremlins, but also buy the spellbook. And at this point, yes, we could buy it, but we won't do it yet, because I will do it when we have the magic points, the necessary magic points. Well, and at this point, I will make a short break, because I've got to eat. And yeah, we'll be right back with the Let's Play of Excelsior Lucandia. Until then. Well, I'm back with a Let's Play of Excelsior Lucandia, and the last time we left off, which was just a few seconds ago, we were leaving the town of Oblue, which, yeah, gets us back to the outside world with nice moving water. I love this. I don't know what it is. Every time I see this pixelated water moving in a RPG and it is blue, I'm just mesmerized. I could watch this all day. It's pretty strange. And we are getting attacked by a gremlin, which we almost didn't see, and we get leather gloves. But not only 1, but 2, and we can wear 1. So we have an armor class of 8. And we want to increase a level, because before we actually get out and you know, get the main quest going, which is basically the whole game, we must get stronger, and we will pretty much not play the game... Oh, his goblin is pretty strong. We'll not play on the highest level we can, because at a certain point of the game the enemies spawning are getting not ridiculously hard, but it's getting pretty annoying if you have to run around the map all the time and enemies pop up every 2 seconds and or more enemies, enemies at the same time, and they're pretty strong, and you can outrun them if you have a horse. We will buy us a horse at one point, but the worst enemies will be the sorcerers, because they have a sleep spell. They appear at level 5 already, but not as frequently as on later stages. So level 5 will be our goal, at least for the moment. So 98 experience points are missing, and this goblin is pretty annoying. But we can get him, and he gives us a dagger, and we will enter Oblivion to sell our stuff again. For example, the leather gloves, because, believe it or not, we will have to buy food at one point. And this didn't net us very much money, but at this point in the game we have to take all we can get. And it's sad, but I don't have any magic points. I kinda messed up the character creation. I hope we get at least 1 magic point with level 1 or 2. We are now level 1, and level 2 will get us at least 1 magic point. Would be sad otherwise. It doesn't cost us anything that we level up. So at least that is not an issue. And we have a carrot. Yeah, the beginning is grinding. Classic grinding. Oh, and this doesn't look so nice. So, oh, we get a sword. And I guess I missed some attacks there. Yeah, this isn't that much of a problem as of now. And hand axe, spear, speed him, sword shorts. That's a good question if we really need them, because there are much better weapons later on, or yeah, we will get them rather soon. The best weapons in the game, if we have enough money saved. Spellbook we already have, yes. And so let's buy the AP spell, which is the Elevate Pain. What was that, right? With someone here we haven't talked to yet, hiding behind these bushes. Come and join my search for a higher being, invites the cleric. Oh yes, the sprites for the cleric would be the same sprite for us if we had chosen a cleric class or a scholar class. So now we are kind of looking like a warrior, of course, but there are other sprites for our character, not determined by our class. Not determined by our race, but by our class. So even a imp warrior would look the same as we do now, but a human scholar would look different. And this doesn't look good for us, so we will enter the city and try to get healed. That was a pretty bad run, I have to admit. So we will try to get healed for 17 gold pieces. And healing isn't that much, so wasn't that good of a choice for now. So we have to wait and hopefully not run out of food. At some point. That might happen. Good, we have bandage. Magic would be even faster when we could cast the healing spell all the time. Or almost all the time, because magic replenishes very fast in this game, and you don't have that many magic points, or need that many anyway, because they regenerate very, very fast. And 8 gold pieces. And another enemy. It's thankfully just a kobold, not a goblin. Yeah, actually a little bit harder enemies. And yeah, just sitting here on outside. To the right is Castle Excelsior, the main castle of the game, and after which both games are named. And oh, the autosave has activated, and I will choose the first one, the 0 save slot for the automatic saves, which happen about every 1000th turn. Buckler and a sword. Okay. Oh, and this looks like a goblin. Yes. Most dangerous enemies of them all, but it gives us at least 20 gold pieces, which is pretty good. So that was a much better run this time. And buckler leather boots we can both sell. Yes. And what else? We could buy a scale armor, which we will do, because it gives us an armor class of 10, which is 2 times more than with leather. And sell the leather armor for 39 gold pieces. Also sell all the things we don't need. So we're good to go. Using the num block here for the diagonal movements. And looking for the next enemies, which are in the plenty. Oh. Get the hand axe, get the spear, get the hand axe, and try killing this goblin before he kills us. And we did so. Great. Sell stuff. This is the beginning of a game, which is kind of slow. But what do you want to do? What do you want to do? This is classic RPG stuff. You should have known what you signed on for. Okay. A lot of enemies spawning. I didn't remember it being that plentiful. Alas, there they are. Leather gloves and a mace and a gremlin. Okay. It's going quite nicely. We might even have enough experience points for the next level. Yes. Okay. So, let's just sell our stuff for a little bit of extra cash. And after this, we'll go to Excelsior, the castle, to perhaps learn fencing and increase in a level. Because we could sure need that. And you will see how much our HP goes up. That will be a lot better than what we have now. But I will save at this point, because in this game saving is pretty important, because you never know what might happen. And yes, oh, the main quest is also here to stay. That is, if we talk to the... Okay, let's first get our fencing skills. And doors you can open with the O key to open. But first we will talk to this guy. And he is Damien. I'm a ceremonial man-at-arms and swordsman trainer. Would you care for a lesson on better handling of a blade in combat? A 50 gold piece contribution to this facility is requested. But the knowledge you care for a lesson on better handling of a blade in combat? A 50 gold piece okay, I missed the line again. But the knowledge you gain is well worth the price. Are you game? Yes, we are. And yeah, splendid. Your contribution is duly noted. Step inside the training grounds and speak with Andrew the Deft for your lesson. Hi, Andrew. And he is training here with this guy. And receiving a nod from Damien, Andrew and the Deft spends a couple hours giving you pointers on your fencing skills. After the lessons, you sense a great improvement in your ability to use bladed weapons. So, this doesn't carry over... Okay, he doesn't say anything new. This doesn't carry over to mace weapons, so we will switch over to the swords too, and can sell the maces later. And now we will go to the left or the west too. We will get to this glowing orb in the top right corner later. To these guys down here, which are the level ups, the up levelers, and you can talk to any of them. I will save again. Because it is the Guildmaster, and he looks at us and nods. You are ready for advancement, he says slowly. Seek the orbs for your reward. Yes, the orbs we can seek and will seek. That is the next step in our plan. We will have chosen it now level 2. So we need 206 points for the 3rd level, but also have 1 magic point now. Great. I was worried there for a second that wouldn't come, but now we can actually cast a spell. The AP spell, and every spell is 2 letters yeah, shortened for the actual title of the spell. And this will get us 13 hit points now, and magic point is now 0, but if we wait just a few turns, it's going back to 1 and we can cast it again. It's even faster than bandage. And so we can heal a lot faster now. Yes, and this is the throne room, and something is amiss in this kingdom. And we'll try to talk to the king. But the king looks at you from his throne. Welcome, commoner. I see that you have come to speak with me. Alas, I'm too busy reviewing the prospect of raising the taxes to 30%. Wait, he shoos you away. Yeah. He doesn't want to talk to us, so we have to talk to somebody else, like this wizard here, the courtly wizard. And it is something regarding our main quest from the Fixers, or I am the Fixer from the World Builders. You look carefully into the eyes of the aging mage. He seems vaguely familiar, yet you are unable to place his image. He takes you by the shoulder and leads you into the corner of the room before addressing you. Welcome, Fixer, he says. 'Tis good to see you again. Now you remember, this man is one of the elder Fixers on the staff of the Great Council. You recall him as a respected, yet aging man. His friendliness takes you by surprise, as you never spoke at length with him before. I have been expecting you, he continues. I am the one who sent the initial message of warning about this land to Kelt. You see, I was sent here to observe history as it unfolds. A routine practice, as you know. I took the guise of a wizard and quickly gained employment as the royal mage at the side of King Valkyrie, after the previous mage had to step down due to an odd fungal growth which formed on his chin. Wow. That's not nice. But that is beside the point. Events have strayed off course, and I requested the aid of another Fixer, as I am becoming too old for adventure and heroics. The task is left to you. I can give you some initial advice. The elements can be tough on this land, and I encourage you to develop your attributes quickly. To do this will require 3 mystic amulets. 1 of red, 1 of green, and 1 of blue. Someone in the town of North Blackcell can assist you in finding the first. Someone in Roaldia for the second. And finally, explore Embiscule for the latter. This is all I can tell you. I know not much more. King Valkyrie is suspicious of all, and I'd best return to his side. It is dangerous for me to speak to you so freely, so this will be the last time. From now on, pretend as though you do not know me. The mage returns to the side of the king. Yes, and yeah, he basically told us get the free amulets and increase your stats. Your free stats. These free amulets all are attributed to the three castles in this game and this map, which is Excelsior, Infinitum and Griswold. These three castles all have these orbs in them, and they can, if you have the right amulet, which we will now try to get, because that is the first greater quest in this game, you can go back to these amulets and increase your stats by 2 or 3 times per level. If you can go to any of the orbs, but you can only level up 3 times. You can choose to level up 1 at Excelsior, 1 at Infinitum, 1 at Griswold, so that you will get a boost in strength, dexterity and intelligence. Or you can choose to go to just to the castle with intelligence or just strength and get 3 times the strength or 3 times the dexterity or 3 times the intelligence. Or you can choose to just choose 2 times the strength bonus and 1 time the dexterity or 1 time the intelligence bonus. The maximum attributes are the maximum of a value is 50. So we would just go 3 or 4 times to this castle, Excelsior, which increases your strength to have the full strength, and then go to the castle with dexterity, which should be Infinitum, and intelligence is in Griswold. But first of all, we need the amulets, the corresponding amulets, otherwise it won't work. Yes, this is the first reasonable quest. And yeah, there are some other things. There's a bank where you can store money, but I've never done that. And also a kitchen, a royal kitchen, but it's only a standard cleric with standard text and a gruel man, or someone who is selling us some food, and a guard. So not much else. And this door is locked, and we do not have a key yet, and won't need it for a while. And also we can see our spell there. It's Alleviate Pain. So we won't die of pain. There are guildmasters, which can't do anything for us now, and that is pretty much everything you can do here. So we leave Excelsior, the castle in the lake, a small little lake. There is another castle to the south, which is a little bit has a bigger lake, but I really like this place. It is a nice little castle there with a moat. And now we have new enemies, since we've leveled up to level 2, and this is a skeleton, or mummy, and hits us for 21 points of damage, but we do a lot of damage too, and we can finally kill it. Get only 3 gold pieces, and we'll cast Alleviate Pain. But okay. Oh, we get 71 food. We don't have to buy it. Great. Great, and a lot of stuff. Let's see how much we can carry before we get the message. You can't carry me anymore. And hobgoblins are new as well. Torch and pile of gold. Cobalt. And no, we can't take that buckler. Of course we're full. And we can sell everything else now to get some more money. Sell everything, yes, yes. 240 guild pieces. You could learn an attack spell, but that is not very useful as of now. because we are a warrior. If we would be a mage, we would have a lot more, yeah, spell points. But we wanted to be a warrior. A classic Conan the Barbarian warrior. Kobold and a gnoll. A hyena man. And I didn't look out there, so they got a hit on me first. Another gnoll, but we can... Oh, and... okay. Morning stars are pretty powerful, actually. One piece of food, okay. That was a very hungry goblin or gremlin or whatever that was. And we're hitting a lot better now. 5 gold pieces, and let us reduce our pain. Yes, and kill this hobgoblin. Hopefully, yes. Okay. And heal us again. And this hobgoblin should die soon, and gives us 74 gold and an helmet. I take that. I take that for a gold piece. And this stuff, Ranseur, which don't give us very much in regards of money. Can't take any more anyway. So let's go into the city and sell the rest again. And there is our ducky. Hello, ducky. The duck of Oblivion. And yes, we can sell everything here now. And we got 431 gold. We are getting somewhere. And Morningstar does a lot of damage, but we won't be hitting as much because it doesn't affect, or fencing skill doesn't affect us. Affect the Morningstar. It's not a fencing item, not a fancy weapon, a fancy fencing weapon. Okay, let's go outside again and get this stuff. Try to kill these gnolls and these hobgoblins before they can do the same to us. That went rather nicely. And the reason why I'm not taking the wooden shield is because then I can only carry one attack weapon, and I do want two, because you do double the damage, and that is much more efficient than just one more armor class. Just for explanation why I did that. Don't do that. Don't do this, don't do that. Yes, and food. We actually do have a lot of food, but we will have to buy it at some point again. And there another gnoll. Yes, it is a gnoll. With boots. And another gnoll. This is Gnoll Party. 27 pieces of food. Whatever they are eating. Gnoll food. Gnoll. And let's make our pain leave our bodies with the magic. I wonder what the gods are here in this world of Lysandia. Is there a god of war, a god of, you know, crops, a god of... Well, there are clerics here, so there must be some kind of deity. I wouldn't remember. Ouch. And a short bow. You need to buy arrows, and you need to equip them too. Otherwise you won't be able to hit anything. But we're a warrior. Oh, there's a... Okay. I guess I could try using the short bow. They don't take any inventory space, by the way, and we could advance to the next level already. And yeah, we have like 89 arrows now. One important thing I forgot to mention is that if you have the experience to advance to the next level, you and you gain more experience while you're not advanced still, this will add up later. So you could level up, if you have enough experience points, a few times in a row. So you don't need to worry that you are losing experience points. They are still recorded, but it is not yeah, the experience needed to advance just goes for the next level, but not for your total experience. So that is something that I had been wondering when I was playing this game the first time. And there's the autosave again. And yes. Also sell. Yeah, we could use the short bow. Let's shoot some people. Not the duck, because the ducks are pretty darn powerful. At least the crazy ducks, which we could meet eventually. Will meet eventually. And no, I wanted to ready my short bow. Yes, and the arrows are automatically equipped. But as you see, we only have one attack per round. And this one is out of range. Okay, now we can get him. Oh, now we're in the close battle with an enemy with a bow. That doesn't strike me as too smart. Missing. That is due to our low experience points, but we at least got one. But we'll return to our more powerful melee weapons. And sell the rest. Oh, we don't have any armor to sell him, but we have something to sell him. And short bows do net us a little bit of money. It's just about 39 gold pieces. And so we have 824. There's a question, how much do we need for the next big weapon? Because we will go into trading next. Yes, 6 pieces of food. Just lying around in this kobold. Gremlin can kill with one hit. So we're getting somewhere. Oh, a cloth armor. That is pretty shitty. Okay, and let's just kill these fast. Or at least try to. Heal ourselves whenever the possibility arises. But our backpack is full. And he's dead. Okay. Selling again. And we will be able to buy us some great potions and then get into the trading business. Yes, mace can be sold, this can be sold, and this can be sold also. And some armor we found on the street. Almost 1,000 gold pieces. I want 1,000 gold pieces. That's a good starting point, or to end this video, I think. So we're already level 2. And yes, can continue from this. This is a good starting point. 1,000 gold pieces, yes. We got it. And a little bit extra change. Pocket change. Let's wait until we're fully healed. No, we don't want to swim. Okay. And let's save the game. Because I'll make a break here, and when we return we will try to get a little bit more money and maybe start yeah, looking for these amulets and increase our stats. So long, this was GBF Aqua Wahlmeister, and I'm signing off. Till then.